everybody. Welcome to the Echo Chamber. Echo, echo, echo. What's up, y'all? Been a day. Finally got Panda in the house, though. Yeah, we watch. Facts ready, keeping all the cameras steady, audio ready, so unlock, yep, and load. Patriots prepared for the Eddie Block Show. Eddie Block Film. I finally got the music working again. Eddie Block Film, Eddie Block Film Show, Eddie Block. So I have not done any looking today, so I don't even know what the hell's going on in the world. I have been busy, so I do not know what's going on. I haven't even taken my medicine yet today. Oh my gosh. Anyways, how's everybody doing? It's been busy. We had a hazmat team show up, not at our house, but down a couple miles down the road. Whole bunch of evacuating and stuff like that. And I've been working here, and then I had to go to the doctor's appointment, and we had to go to get medicine. So it's been one of those days. My feed. There we go. Been working here, and then I had to go. Man, that's loud. I didn't realize how loud I am. Echo. Welcome to the Echo room. Let's see what we got. I think I shared some stuff when I was at the doctor today. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Robots. Check these out. The robots are getting robbed. I was going to say, that's not my song.
Make them away downtown.
Oh, wait. I got to turn it off because I'm on YouTube. I'm going to get in trouble. Dude's jacking he's jacking the freaking, I don't know what kind of shopping cart. What is a Coco cart? Let's look it up. What is a Coco cart? Coco cart. What is that? Coco Robotics. Oh, it delivers food. Self-driving vehicles. I see. They deliver food. Interesting. Okay, I get it. Yeah, we don't have that up here in the mountains. We don't have that up here in the mountains at all. Let's see what Chucky Schumer's saying today.
Pictures from the Epstein files shows what a lie.
Wow, talk about my echo. This guy's got some echo.
Liar Trump is. He said there was no picture. It's clear there was. The man is a liar. We can't believe him on anything he says. Throughout his career, lying has been his MO. It's gotten worse as president. The release.
Whoa, wait a minute. This coming from you? You gotta be kidding me, right? You gotta be kidding me. And how does he know it's a lie? How does he know it's a lie? Anything can be made up nowadays. We got Photoshop. We got all kinds of shit to make stuff up. What a joke, bro. What a joke. So remember, we played this video yesterday about this, the dean that told this Texas A&M student that they could get out of their class, or had to leave, actually. You can leave now. Because she was going against the teacher, the professor, trying to tell everybody in class how they need to be pro all these different genders and ideologies and this. Well, let's watch it again. Fuck it.
Kind of a recap of our remarks on gender and sexuality. You ready from last class? What did we didn't get to in our last class?
I just have a question because I'm not entirely sure this is legal to be teaching. Because according to our president, there's only 2 genders, and he said that he would be freezing agencies' funding programs that promote gender ideology. And this also very much goes against not only myself, but a lot of people's religious beliefs. And so I am not going to participate in this because it's not legal, and I don't want to promote something that is against our president's laws as well as against my religious beliefs.
You should have the right to engage in things that you find offensive. And you suggested you false.
Yes.
You are under misconception that when I'm saying.
No, you're under a misconception.
Can you explain to me how teaching us about gender identity and transgenderism and that there's more sexes than
Gender isn't illegal.
Huh?
My gender isn't illegal.
Gender? What do you mean? Your gender is not illegal. According to President Trump's executive order, if you want me to read the paragraph in the order itself.
If you are uncomfortable in this class, you do have the right to leave.
Yes.
What we are doing is not illegal. And if you would like to make a claim that it is, you need to talk to the department head or the head of undergraduate.
Well, I've already been in contact with the president of A&M, and I actually have a meeting with him in person to show all of my documentation tomorrow. But
we are also aware, and this is part of why there was an observer in class.
Yes.
I'm not convinced that your proposal will be effective in stopping me from teaching things that are biologically true.
So, funny part is she says that, right? But today, her and the head of the department were, I don't know, let me see. Let me get this in.
We have the legal and ethical authority, all of the professional expertise in this classroom.
Okay. Yeah, no, I am.
So she's like, and it's time for you to leave, right? Funny part is, Texas A&M removes the dean and the department head after a professor was caught kicking a student out of class for objecting to transgender lessons. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you don't have the legality of it, chick. So, new military surveillance video shows glowing UFO splitting a Hellfire missile mid-air. Witnesses admit to no known U.S. technology can do this. All right, Gateway Pundit, we're going to click on you. Let's see what it says. Let's see if there's video. Below is the video I revealed at our GOP oversight. Oh, let's watch it. Okay, so you see this thing traveling. I guess this is it. Right? It looks like a pill almost. No, actually, it looks like a drone because, there's the 4 legs on the drone. But that might just be the targeting system. I could, So I don't know what all these things are. I don't know if that came off a bit now or what. But we're going to watch this again. Let's see it again. So now they changed to it. They zoomed out a little bit. Now it's kind of, it's weird. It's kind of like rotating, or is that, what is it doing? It looks, so this is over water. It looks like. So I want to watch this again. Let's watch this again. Don't you want to watch it again? I do. So look, so it's got the, I think that's part of the targeting stuff. I don't know. I could be wrong. But it looks like it's going. It's hard to tell if it's shaped like this, if that's the shape, or if that's something on the technology about it. It's a scan of your colon. Let's see though. But see, it looks like a pill, and it looks like it's facing this way, kind of driving sight, like at an angle almost. That, or it's just because of the way it looks on the technology. So a missile came in and hit it. And then what are these things here? Was it a whole bunch of little freaking things? Or like, is it a group of, or what the heck? What the heck? I'm going to tell you, I truly believe that there is, yes, there's a God that created us, okay? God created us on Earth. Do I believe that there's aliens somewhere out there else? I do. You can't think, honestly, in your head that we're the only forms of life. There are so many planets out there, so many solar systems. I can't fathom that we are the only solar system around, or the only live people around. So let's see. Carolyn is getting jacked up today. Let's see.
If you said he didn't sign the birthday card, he didn't do this, he also didn't do the check. Those were in documents from the estate. So what is the working theory as to why he's in them?
The president has one of the most famous signatures in the world, and he has for many, many years. You know that, Maggie, you've covered him for a long time, long before he assumed this office when he was a businessman in New York. The president did not write that letter. He did not sign those documents. He maintains that position, and that position will be argued in court by his lawyers. The president is very confident he is going to win this case.
If you said he didn't sign...
So do I. I mean, how can you, if he says he didn't do it, how can you prove he did? Like, what proof do you have that he really did it? Gra says, I'd guess there are billions of advanced civilizations, right? There's got to be something out there. It just doesn't make any sense to say that no way in hell there's not another being anywhere else. See, that shows you how much I didn't do my research today because I was busy messing around with my new little tiny home. Secretary Kennedy, she knows Fox. I don't know why. It's always Fox that doesn't play here. It's always Fox News. Always Fox. An incredible day for truth and transparency from the American people. Let's see. Whistleblowers testified area. Oh, the UFO. Was that today? I guess it was. Let's watch.
Tonight we are hearing from whistleblowers also on Capitol Hill who allege the government is holding back crucial information about UAPs, unexplained aerial phenomena, what many of us still call UFOs. Senior congressional correspondent Chad Pergram shows us that tonight.
Shocking witness testimony.
It stopped about 100 feet in front of me and approximately 100 feet above me. My telephone got extremely hot, completely froze.
From whistleblowers who served in the military.
Chaos ensued over the radio as the object approached rapidly. I heard my friends screaming, "It's coming right at us. It's coming right for us."
People demand answers.
There is something out there, and we should know as the people what it is.
The hearing was enough to convince some lawmakers who were once skeptics.
Growing up, I really never believed in UFOs or any of this stuff. I admit, I've become a believer.
GOP Missouri Congressman Eric Burleson showed an alarming video leaked to him anonymously. Burleson contends it shows a U.S. drone firing a Hellfire missile at a UAP off the coast of Yemen last fall.
It pivots in some way, and then there's what appears to be debris from the missile. The missile is deflected, and then some pieces of debris appear to be traveling alongside and with this object for an extended period of time.
One witness says the federal agency tasked with investigating UAPs rules out encounters with extraterrestrials on a technicality.
The only way to scientifically prove extraterrestrial is we have to go to that planet, acquire technology, bring it back, and compare it to what we have here.
Lawmakers believe the whistleblowers are credible because of their positions.
It's politically convenient for the government if you all weren't military folks in suits. It would be much better if you pulled up in Winnebagos and were wearing hats.
One congresswoman wants special.
Oh, you know who they're talking about? They're talking about Uncle Eddie from Uncle Eddie from the National Lampoons, who was also the same person who flew a fighter jet in Independence Day, right? Oh man, why can't I think of his name right now? Randy something.
For UAP whistleblowers.
Most of our whistleblowers that come forward, the first thing that goes is their security clearance. Security clearance is their livelihood.
Lawmakers say the U.S. is now in a space race. It's competing against China and Russia to figure out UAPs first.
I don't know. So I've heard and I've read a lot of stuff, conspiracy theory stuff, that there are actually a space base that China put up on the other side of the moon, that they're actually up there on the moon already. Randy Quaid. Thank you, Gavin. Randy Quaid. Moskowitz is a toadhead, huh? You know what, guys? I'm telling you, I am every day, the last couple of days, I'm getting closer and closer. I think I'm actually going to run for Congress. So maybe I'll be able to, well, I don't know if I'll be able to tell you guys, right? I'm going to get arrested if I tell you guys. Who knows? Could you imagine? Well, what do you guys think? Do you think anything's possible, but this is like a 1 in a million chance. Do you think that I could get up there, be congressman, and be in Congress for, a couple terms, and then all of a sudden people are like, we should get Eddie in as the president? Because all of you guys know, if you know me well enough, when I promise you something, I don't make a promise if I can't keep it. And I can prove this by every single year. I have an ex-fiance who died of cancer, and before she was even sick, before we even knew, her parents were really against us being together, and she, it's a Latin family, so what the dad says goes. I was like 23 and she was like 19 or something. No, she was 21 and I was 25, something like that. And so we would go meet in, oh my gosh, in Santa Cruz. That's where we got to meet, where we could be together and stuff, and that became our place. And then one day she said, if anything happens to me, I want you to still come here every birthday of mine, to spend my birthday with me. This is going to be our place, and I'll do the same for you. So we made that promise. I thought it was going to be easy because I'm the crippled guy with all these birth defects. I was like, I'll die first. And you guys know, every year on February 1st, no matter where I am in the country, I will go all the way to Santa Cruz to keep my promise, because I don't break my promises. Right? And that's, somebody who was important to me over, recently, and we no longer communicate, but I promised to say happy birthday to him on their birthday. And I did a show and I said happy birthday to him on their birthday because I made the promise, and I don't break my promises. That's one thing I don't do. So I think, on that, and if people actually see that I don't break my promise, then who knows? We have mapped the dark side of the moon. There's nothing there, bro. You never know, though, Gra. You never know. And Gavin, I saw you text me that, and no, that's never going to happen. No. There is not enough alcohol in the world to make Nancy Pelosi even decent. 2 more Russian drones crossing the eastern pole. By the way, speaking of this, have we had anything new yet on what's her name? Greta Thunberg or whatever? Is there any news on her and that ship? Hold on, we gotta search. I gotta find out. Because I know that was fake. They faked that explosion. They had to have faked that explosion. Let's see, Greta Thunberg. Let's see. So it's not, and Greta finding out they filmed themselves lighting fire to their own boat. Oh, do they have the footage? I told you last night it was fake. How dare you? I quit drinking, remember? I quit drinking, Gavin. I haven't had a drink in a while. Let's see, maybe it's in the other video. So, Gra, you know how you always say a perfect waste of boobs? They showed a picture of her the other day. And, let's see. Remember Dancing with Greta? Flotilla? Claimed her boat was struck by a drone. Tunisian authorities confirmed there was 0 drone activity in the area. Turns out a crew member set off a firecracker and blamed a drone. Another lie added to the long list of Palestinians. I knew it. See, I told you guys. I knew it. I knew it. Hallelujahs. These are going to be good. What is up with her haircut, by the way? So, Gra, everything. Remember what you say? A waste of a good set of. There's a picture of her the other day in like I saw a picture of her the other day, and she's wearing like one of those stomach shirts, but she had like a push-up bra on or something. Anyways, fuck it. We're not gonna deal with these fake people. She definitely went full artard, didn't she? Definitely. Okay, Trump stared down and mocked Free Palestine protesters to call him Hitler at a DC restaurant. Oh, well, this has got to be good. Let's watch this.
Enjoy your dinner.
Oh, come on. Don't do this to me now. Pete Hegseth. Look at him. He's doing the. He's got his hands going. You can tell. Oh, they don't show what he said though. Shit, there go. I dropped something. It's an echo chamber. Echo. What's this? Fire rips through a government building in Nepal after widespread unrest over corruption. Wow. Do you think they made this kind of similar to the Lincoln Memorial? I mean, it's not close, but it kind of looks like a mix of a Lincoln Memorial, White House in front of the, I'd like to have accountability for the. Oh, let's see this.
Words in my mouth, respectfully, Senator.
I'm asking the question.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Fuck you.
So look, let's put it in the context of COVID. I've already talked about autism. Let's talk about COVID. The state, however you define that, the military, CDC, Tony Fauci, Ralph Barrick at the University of North Carolina, created a weaponized virus, correct? Gain-of-function research. They contracted it out to China, and it caused a pandemic around the world once it was released. The government created a weaponized virus that then got out and caused a global pandemic. When are we going to have accountability for that? I generally don't understand.
And real quick, I am so surprised that other countries are not suing us for the pandemic. I don't know how we're not getting sued by all the other countries for this pandemic.
Why government officials are allowed to engage
Rogers,
in
I'm not putting
research.
words in your mouth. I'm just quoting your words.
I would like to have accountability for the COVID era, and I'd like to have accountability for the fact that the CDC has known since 1999 that vaccines cause autism, and they've covered it up for 26 years. How do we begin to have accountability? You want to call it something different? Truth commissions, criminal trials?
So
I would welcome
you're
that.
comparing
Blumenthal, what a waste of a. He's a joke. Okay, we just saw that video, but they didn't show nothing. Every policymaker in the U.S. needs to watch this. Tesla batteries cannot. Let's see. Let's watch it then. I hit the wrong button.
Demand moments. But for most of the day or even most of the year, it is far below capacity. It operates far below capacity. Some estimates state that the grid is about 50% utilized here in the US. And said another way, 50% of the grid infrastructure sits idle and unused most of the year. Batteries are an ideal solution to help the grid utilize more of its own supply. Let's just look at this example. So this is an example load over the course of 7 days.
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
And obviously, it is greater than the load, which it should be. Now let's add in a new data center load, which just shifts our entire load up, with the peak now exceeding the grid capacity. So traditionally, this peak would force the grid to install more infrastructure.
Okay, so I remember. So first off, Gavin's asking how much does it cost to run for Congress. So we looked it up the other day, and just the application to run is $1,740. Which, if you can get 2,000 constituents that are registered to vote to fill out a form and say yes, or just fill out, saying I would like to see Eddie Block run for Congress, then it goes down to zero. I don't know if you can have less than that. For everyone you get, take some money off. I'm not sure, but it also that's about this. It cost me around $2,000 just to apply for county supervisor when I ran for county supervisor. I remember. So my good friend Agnes Givney, you know who she is. When she ran for Congress down south, it was $20,000. It was the $1,740. But then she had to pay $20,000 to be included in, the little booklet that comes out that says who the politicians are, who's running, blah, blah, blah. She had to pay like $20,000 to be in that. So it's very expensive. And then, my territory runs from all the way up here in the mountains, all through Yosemite, all the way up to a part of Rockland, El Dorado Hills. And so it's going to be a lot of driving, a lot of signage I'm going to have to buy, a lot. It's going to probably cost $50,000. And that's the low side. But I'm going to try and do it for less because you know me. I'm gonna put in the legwork. It's gonna probably be a lot of gas, a lot of me going and standing in front of Safeways, standing in front of, any kind of grocery stores I can. And yeah, Linda said she's gonna help already for sure. So who knows? Who the hell knows? We'll see. But I'm still not 100%. But every day I get closer to it. So
Generation, transmission, substations, just to serve that new peak. It would raise the entire dash line. But it's an intuitive conclusion to see that batteries could support that peak. And in the process, we are increasing the utilization and the efficiency of our existing infrastructure. So with the growth of renewables and the strain on the grid, the need for storage is real, and we are racing to solve these challenges.
interesting. I never thought about batteries to help, when the grid gets overloaded. Interesting. Tesla warns grid is too slow for AI power surge. Batteries hold the key. That's another same thing. Oh, whoops. Duh. That's because I opened it. That's because, okay, so we were just there. When you get in Gron, I could use some of those insider stock tips. Yeah, I'm not gonna be a corrupt politician, bro. Nope. You can joke about it. I know we're joking about it, but still. President Trump is hosting a dinner at the Rose Garden Club tomorrow night. Cool. Anna underway for armed career criminal accused of tying up, fatally stabbing, and torching an elderly. Fucking people are just disgusting. Putin Pond does it again. What are you saying? Another needless act of self-harm. The U.S. State Department has notified European countries that is terminating memorandums of understanding to cooperate on detecting and exposing disinformation spread. Pramila Jayapal. This girl's a psycho too. Artists are now being offered $10,000 to paint murals of Erna Zarutska's face prominently in the U.S. cities by Ogun McCabe, totaling $500,000. That's 500 of them. The left promotes animals like George Floyd. Time to counterbalance that. She was a beautiful woman. Interesting. You love this woman. Okay, what's this woman doing here?
Look at this one.
No war, no KKK, no fascist USA. Oh my gosh.
Antifa. You look like it. Antifa. You look like it.
When the Ku Klux Klan and the neo-Nazis...
Fuck you. You don't know nothing. You know nothing. And don't talk to me, weirdo.
Fucking psycho. You know what it is? He used to have the Nazi sign up there, but then he got in trouble too much for it, so he took it off. That's what it is. That's what it is. Daniel Penny was one of the first things that came to mind after. Oh, man. Yeah, that dude. I wonder how he's doing. Does anybody know? Has anybody heard anything about him? So they're sending the National Guard to another city. What do you guys think it's going to be? Well, they're already in LA. They're in Chicago. Are they in New York? What about Philadelphia? What do you guys think? So President Trump announcing the next city where he's sending the National Guard as soon as tomorrow. It might be Baltimore. We're working it out with the governor of a certain state that would love us to be there, and the mayor of a certain city in the same state. Okay, so it's a red state with the capital city, the capital probably. New Orleans, is that? Oh, they are like they're the murder capital of the world right now, aren't they? It's a possibility. It's a possibility. That's a good choice, Gra. That's definitely a good choice. Remember when I was there, everybody telling me, don't go out at night. Don't go out at night. I think Brianna's taking this a little too far, don't you? I mean, she's a beautiful woman, and yes, she's in the news, and she's, but I don't know. Our communities are already being forced to live in fear. Now the Supreme Court has given ICE free reign to keep profiling people. You don't need to live in fear if you're not illegal, right? Kind of like, after January 6th, all the Republicans were living in fear. How's that going for you now? Military activity escalates in Poland. Terrain and pharmaceutical ads. Oh, let's hear about this. I am big time on this. Why is there no sound? Why is it not going to full screen?
Has increasingly been lax in its
shit. You know what? Let's go to copy video
enforcement
address.
approach. It used to be that the FDA would send more than 100 warning letters each year, and misleading ads were rare.
What's up, AC? Thank you for the raid, my
waned.
friend.
In 2023, the FDA sent just one warning letter, and last year it was 0. Well, it's a new day. The FDA is sending approximately 100 enforcement action letters today, and thousands of letters warning the industry,
thank you, Daisy girl.
Including online pharmacies, who have increasingly been promoting drugs with no mention of side effects at all.
So
some create a misleading impression.
I don't know what's going on.
In direct violation of existing FDA regulations.
My Celsius was clicking on the thing. Welcome to Echo Chamber. I got my new studio and I haven't figured out about all the freaking echoes yet. And I got to use my other mic. I got to find it. So anyways, but so speaking about this, if you guys haven't seen this on AC show, because I let him show the video, I showed it the other day and made the pharmaceutical. Why do you think the pharmaceutical companies are putting ads on TV? Does anybody really go to their doctor and say, hey, you know what? I saw this on TV the other day. Maybe we should try it. I know I don't do that. And I go to the doctor all the time because I'm crippled. And the reason why they do this, we're one of the only countries that actually allow this to happen in here. So what happens is this. Republicans and Democrats, let's be real here, they give money through grants and stuff to the pharmaceutical companies, right? And for their kickbacks, their workaround is this. What they do is then they advertise on TV channels with their pharmaceutical ads, and they pay big money for it. And what happens with that is the reason why they do that is so then the news on those channels they're all liberal media, right? So these news channels will then go and they say, oh, okay, so they paid 3 times the amount of an ad price, so that way we'll make a news story for them. So then they go and they say, okay, here's a news story. Donald Trump is racist because he said this, right? Totally fabricated story. And they also advertise, on newspapers. So the newspapers do the same thing. And then your congressman, who's a Democrat, will then go into Congress and they sit on their little perch and they act all tough and they say, Donald Trump is a racist. Look, CNN said Donald Trump is a racist. Wall Street Journal says Donald Trump sexually abused 100 women. They do this because people will say, oh, well, if the news says it, it must be true. Because most people believe that the news are still truthful and centered, which we know is not true. We know that. And it's the same thing for TV. And you're going to say, but Eddie, TNT doesn't have a news show, or TNN, whatever. They don't have a news show, Eddie. Why are there pharmaceutical ads on there? Well, you ever watch some of the shows on those channels? They're all very liberal shows, and they hire liberal actors. And so the only way that the actors can get a job is if they act liberal, because otherwise they don't go along with what the media wants and what the Democrats want. So they won't get the pharmaceutical commercials if they don't say Donald Trump bad man. What show was I was watching a show the other day and I had to stop watching it because it was a very good show, and then all of a sudden it's you didn't vote for Donald Trump, did you? Shit like that. So they know they can all their TV shows are going to be liberal and against Donald Trump. And then they have to go and so they can't, look at anybody who comes out as conservative. They stop getting shows. They stop getting jobs. So they have to fake being liberal or be liberal just to get their money. And that's the problem. You have all these people in movies and theater and stuff like that are liberal just so they can get their paycheck. They are choosing themselves over us. They just want that almighty freaking dollar. And that's what's wrong with our world. Gross says 52% of CDC income is big pharma. It is. What? Okay, how long is this video, Gra? What is it? Give us a little. Sorry. The fires are still really, really bad up here in Yosemite.
This post is going viral, and I'll tell you, this guy's right.
So sick and tired of hearing about privilege. Privilege isn't being white. Privilege is living in government housing and calling people oppressors while they pay your bills. Get it? I'm done pretending that any of this bull makes sense. You want to talk about privilege? You want to talk about real privilege? Real privilege is wearing $200 sneakers when you haven't worked a day in your life. Privilege is walking around with $300 Beats headphones while you're living on food stamps, while you're on public assistance, and it's paid for by people who wake up and grind every day. Privilege is having the latest smartphone with unlimited data and having zero idea where the bill goes because somebody else is always picking up the tab. Privilege is being able to protest every little thing that offends you without worrying about calling in sick to work because you don't have a job. Privilege is being able to cheat, lie, fail over and over again in life and still get bailed out while people who play by the rules get punished. That's privilege. This isn't about race. This isn't about class. This is about accountability. We've got a culture that rewards victimhood and demonizes work ethic and responsibility. Meanwhile, the people holding everything together for the rest of society, they get taxed into the ground. Their businesses get choked by regulation, and they get personally vilified for speaking up and saying that this is full. You want to talk about privilege? Then start with the people who've never paid the price, but who also scream the loudest. Because they've never had to build anything. They've never had to defend anything. They've never had to carry any real weight. And the reason they get away with it, it's because we don't live in a society of strong men anymore. No, that's been dismantled on purpose over the last 50 years because a society of strong men would never put up with any of this bull. And that's exactly why they came after us first.
Pretty powerful. Thank you, Dallas J.
Yeah, I normally I don't normally share videos like that, because normally they're just people talking out their ass with no proof. But no, this guy is actually speaking some truth. So thank you for that one, Gro. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. Let's see. We read that one already. Oh, let's hear about this. I love
and perhaps most shamefully of all, the majority of the media, many outlets in this room, decided that her murder was not worth reporting on originally because it does not fit a preferred narrative. Many of the journalists in this room spilled plenty of ink trying to smear Daniel Penny for defending a subway car from a deranged lunatic in New York City, but none of those same reporters lift a finger to write stories about an actual murderer. Here's the truth that every American must know. Too many innocent people across the country continue to pay the price of the failed experiment known as cashless bail that has been championed by the Democrat Party for years.
Look at the monster. He's totally passed out.
And perhaps most shamefully of all, the majority of the media.
Dude, Donnie loves it in the new place. We finally got, and Panda, she's back there on the bed. She's sleeping on my bed way back there. Oh, Irish eyes. Let's see. Clueless Stanford infectious disease expert Dr. Jake Scott left stunned and humiliated after Senator Ron Johnson asked basic question on how mRNA shots actually work. Where is it, though? I want to see it. Why don't you show it to us? Oh, this is the Texas A&M professor who kicked a girl. So we're gonna watch it again. We got some more people here. We can watch. This is great. Idiots. So this is her. She looks like a liberal, doesn't she? It's her. I don't know if it's the glasses or whatever. She just looks it.
I just have a question because I'm not entirely sure this is legal to be teaching. Because according to our president, there's only 2 genders, and he said that he would be freezing agencies' funding programs that promote gender ideology. And this also very much goes against not only myself, but a lot of people's religious beliefs.
Well, yeah, hi, Daisy girl, if I didn't say hi
so
already.
I am not going to participate in this because
Hope's over there.
It's not legal, and I don't want to promote something that is against our president's laws as well as against my religious beliefs. Mhm.
I know you can't hear the teacher really.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Let me hide me.
Well, can you explain to me how teaching us about gender identity and transgenderism and that there's more sexes than
Gender isn't illegal.
Huh?
My gender isn't illegal.
Gender? What do you mean? Your gender is not illegal. According to President Trump's executive order,
The audio's off.
if you want me to read the paragraph in the order itself.
If you are uncomfortable in this class, you do have the right to leave.
Yes.
What we are doing is not illegal. And if you would like to make a claim that it is, you need to talk to the department or the head of undergrad.
Well, I've already been in contact with
So real quick, it's a safe space for the transgender person. What's up, B Money? What's up? It's a safe space for the transgender teacher, but it's not a safe space for the person who doesn't agree, who feels uncomfortable having a tranny teaching them.
the president of A&M, and I actually have a meeting with him in person to show all of my documentation tomorrow. But
We are also aware, and this is part of why there was an observer in class.
yes,
I'm not convinced that your proposal will be effective in stopping me from teaching things that are biologically true. Because I do have the legal and academic authority, all of the professional expertise in this classroom.
And so she's like, yeah, I had the legal authority and the blah, blah, blah. Well, she got fired. I don't know if she got fired, but the A&M professor kicked a girl out of class for having religious objection to her transgender rhetoric she has been fired, per Governor Greg Abbott. I love it. Universities should not be woke indoctrination camps. I love it. What are we going to here? Let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm not very prepared today. Been busy all day working around here. Oh, Ben's still in Chicago. Let's see what's going on in Chicago.
Donald Trump, you racist clown! Immigrants will take you down!
Wait a minute, look how stupid this guy is. He actually has to look at his phone to remember that. Is the picture the student or the picture is the teacher, girl?
Donald Trump, you racist clown!
Oh, they're pointing at Ben right now. They're like, Ben's over there. Ben's over there.
I'm here for like 30 seconds, and these losers already recognize me. I wonder if it's a hat. No fear, no hate.
No, it's actually your smile, dude. Everybody could recognize your smile from a mile away.
No way, in our state. Immigrants are welcome here. Legal immigrants. Say it loud. Hello. We'll never be defeated. It's good to see you, bro. Pueblo, God bless unido, you guys. Jamás será vencido. Those are my buddies. El pueblo, up with liberation.
Don't you find it funny how most of the people that are taking everybody's picture to dox them are always, covered up so you can't see their face? Oh shoot, I forgot I'm not on camera anymore. You ever notice that?
Refuses to back down to Trump, as Brandon Johnson has called Trump a tyrant and calls for resistance against his attacks. We have the Chicago Teachers Union, led by Stacey Davis Gates, who scares.
That tells you everything.
Does anybody believe Brandon Johnson?
Co-opted by Brandon Johnson.
ICE may be infiltrating our neighborhoods,
ICE,
but they have been met with resistance every single day.
Freedom Road Socialist Organization.
This is the city that voted for a ceasefire resolution. This is the city that kicked Trump out.
The nicest part about this, though, is I think people are just as fed up with this as I am. It's just the same old crap over and over and over. Immigrants are welcome here. Blah, 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 blah. No, they're illegal. They're not immigrants. The citizens unite. I'm just tired of saying it. The people united will never be defeated. The people are the citizens. Illegals don't count. The worst part is being out there with ICE all day. Make some noise for yourselves, y'all. Yeah, make some noise for being able to chant like monkeys. When Chicago is under attack, what do we do? I do it so you don't have to. Honestly, guys. The worst part is having ridden with ICE all day and knowing the people that they're going after. All of these illegals that were invited in by the Democrats. What do we do? And then you have these retards.
Wonder why he's not wearing his mic today.
Making these stupid chants.
What do we do?
It just gets old. It gets old.
What do we
defeat them?
How are we gonna shut down Soros, though, Gra? How are we gonna shut him down? I mean, is it even possible? His kid's running it now, right? What are we gonna do? Just take all his money away? And anybody that says, "Hey, we should take all this fucking money away," I'm against that as well. Because you know what? That's just opening up the door for them to take all of your money. I'm just an average Joe like you guys, right? I'm not rich, right? I'm in credit card debt like the rest of us. You know, I got a huge truck payment that I'm in debt with. I made those choices, but still. It's once I pay off my truck and those credit cards, then what's gonna happen? What if I become congressman, like I'm thinking about doing it, and I start making money? And I don't mean bribe money and kickback money. I just mean because I'm gonna be making, what do they make? $170,000 a year, right? And you know me, I'm the cheap guy. You know what I'll probably do? I'll probably buy a trailer and live in a trailer, right? A RV that I can tow across country trailer, because I'm the cheap guy, so I can spend more money on my office staff, to get those guys running. So that way, because the biggest problem with my congressmen right now is they never answer the phone. They never return your phone calls. They don't care about us. So I'm going to save money by living in a little teeny tiny trailer so that way my constituents can have more office people. Just saying. So what if we do become rich? Do you want them to come after us because we're conservative now? Because the Democrats will do that. It's a scary fact. Maybe Soros can get a date with the Pelosi homeless guy and they can hammer out a deal. That's a good one, Gavin. That's a good one. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that's a good one. Well, you know what I haven't done in a while? Let's see. Can I get an ad going through right now, or is there not enough people? Nope. I should have done it earlier. I just don't like these stupid ads. I hate doing them. CNN only live streamed one Donald Trump rally, and it was Butler, Pennsylvania. I know that. Isn't that funny? We've known about this for a while. This is the mayor of that city in North Carolina. And she is saying, but what about the murderer? We got to have feelings for the guy who murdered her. No, we don't. Yeah, but you don't pay people to burn down cities. That's true, Gra. That is true. But once you take the money of somebody, it just opens up the door for everybody else's money to be taken. I do have to rumble myself. Hold on, I gotta fucking rumble myself. Stop sticking. Do I got sound? Testing. Yeah, I got sound. Okay, cool, perfect. Now let's see if I can do one, because you got to do so many a month, and if you don't do them, then next month it's just Rumble can be a pain in the ass for the free speech, but I guess it's worth it. I'm not gonna do an ad. They're only 11 cents. Fuck you. Fuck that. I've done enough ads for you. President Trump on an alleged Epstein letter. It's not my signature, and it's not the way I speak. Anybody can Photoshop anything. I can take his signature and Photoshop it, right? Can we even read what it says? And I mean, think about this. If you were going to be nasty and draw a body of a woman with big boobs, you're going to make it bigger and you're going to put nipples on there. Not just, come on. That is so fake. You can totally tell it's fake. Daniel Penny made the subway less safe. Yeah. Although that's not the subway, though, right? It was a bus. Oh, let's see what it says.
have a safe city now. Great job. Can you imagine? We did it in 12 days, but now it's almost a month. We have a safe city. So that's good. Enjoy yourself. You won't be mugged going home, okay? Have a good time, everybody.
Right.
Hey, thanks for that business card. Yeah, I gave it to you. Thanks. Stuff. I like it. Thanks. Where's your family? They're back in Atlanta. Oh, okay. Say hello, bro. Have a good time.
Marco Rubio just doesn't want to talk to anybody, does he? Now we're going to start hearing the boos from the Palestinian people. Ooh, look at all that boo. Good thing I don't drink anymore. Oh, Donnie's medicine time. Oh, shit, I forgot to make Donnie's medicine today. Oh, shit, it's Donnie's medicine time. I know I brought it over here. Shit. Donnie's got to take his thyroid medicine. We saw that already. Let's watch something real quick that we can watch for a few seconds while I get Donnie's pills ready. He's got to take 1.5 pills. Clemson, sent to me by a follower, is requiring students to complete a DEI certificate worth 15% of the grade. Give me a break. Oh my goodness. What is it to do? Say white people bad? Fighter jet still active over Lublin as Poland maintains high alert. Oh, Tom, let's hear this douchebag.
This isn't about Donald Trump. It's about people who are actually richer than Donald Trump and have a lot of influence because they give money.
Do people go up to you privately and, like I said, just say, like, I agree with you, like in this building, hey, I keep doing what you're doing, but I can't talk about it. Does that ever happen to you?
Oh, I know where they are.
Happens every week.
I'll be right back, guys.
People are like, and you have to protect their confidence. You have to protect their anonymity because they're confiding in you that they secretly support you, but they don't want to say so publicly, for example, right?
Yeah, I mean, if I were to say that, then they would never confide in me again. And those are my closest friends.
Your closest
friends.
Only,
your enemies up here don't come and say, I think what you're doing is right, but I just can't be with you. I can't die on this hill. But your friends do.
Do you think that those people, without naming any names, do you think that they should be more brave and say it publicly, or it's just the nature of politics or the nature of human nature that you can't be public with that?
I mean, obviously, I would like for them to join me. For some of them, the political reality is they would probably lose their reelection if Donald Trump came against them. Some of them
You're an idiot.
Here because they were in a 7-way primary.
All right, Thomas Massey's an idiot. Here, you guys. So I'm going to show you what me and Donnie do here. So I bought the stuff called Pill Wrap because Donnie is not good at taking pills. Actually, he's good at taking some, but ever since I gave him his allergy pills and it knocked him out, he refused to take pills. Oh, look, there's Panda Bear. So you got to take 1.5 in the morning at 7 a.m. and 1.5 at night at 7 p.m. So you take his 2 little pills. He'll actually take these from me. He doesn't mind these too bad because they're so small. And you grab this stuff right here. And see, it's like a peanut butter almost. Put it in the center. Right? You roll it up into a little ball. And then, Donnie. Good boy. Good boy. Now you guys get your favorite treat. These are the chicken. I get them at Costco. I forget what they're called, but these guys would do anything for us. There you go. Pandas. There you go, Panda. There you go, mamas. But yeah, if you have trouble giving your dogs pills, I know some people buy the pill pockets. This stuff is so easy. It's a Pill Wrap by Riley's, and they have a bacon flavored one. This is cheese and bacon. They have all kinds of flavors. So if you're like me and you have dogs, and you take care of your dogs like they're your best friend because they are, handsome. Yes, you and Panda, my best friends. That's a little helpful tip there. Gavin says, did you guys see the UFO that swerved out of the way of being fired at from a fighter jet? Yeah, I saw that. But it wasn't being... You're thinking my hat said something? Oh. No, it's... So this is from a racer, Sky Kelly Racing. And it's all dirty because I have Donnie and Panda fur on it. Freaking Gavin, do you really think that I would have that? You really think I would wear a hat like that? I don't believe in that cause. I really don't. Oh, Donnie. He's so tired. What is it, 7? I've had a long day and I got to drive to San Jose tomorrow. And yes, I know the way to San Jose. You're only 5 foot? What the heck? She is, oh yeah. She is 5 foot of gorgeousness. No way she's only 5 feet. But you never really see a full body picture. I can't believe she's only 5 foot tall. You know me, it's redheads. If I say a redhead, it's like a squirrel. I don't think you could, but was thinking Jeff might have sent it to you. Yeah, no. I'm not that crazy. I'm not that crazy, Gavin. Broken black family. Nina Tena, like most black activists, refused to address the collapse. Okay, let's watch.
In general, you can point to. I don't know that one race over the other works.
Isn't News Nation suing somebody? News Nation is they're a liberal. They pretend to be not liberal, but it's Dan Abrams, and isn't this the Dan Abrams one? I think
brokenness of the nuclear family, the brokenness of the black family, the fact that black fathers are absent, that young black men turn to drugs and gangs.
How dare
and by the way,
well, the
this
family,
is also
I
true
think the
for
family
the
in
young
general
white
you can
men
point to. I don't know that one race over the other works.
This is also true for the murderer who killed the 2 young children, a white man. Will you listen to what I'm saying? I literally said the broken nuclear family, both black families and white families. That murderer.
All right, you singled out black families, but if you're saying all families, it's a different point.
It's especially evident in the black community, but it is also true that when fathers are absent, that young men are more likely to commit.
I will put you guys. I'll put you guys on a text thread.
Put us together.
I'll put you.
If you're open to that, Liz, I'm open to it.
I'll put you together. Liz is open to conversation.
She's like, I'm gonna go whoop that white bitch's ass. You know that's what she's saying, right? No way. She was the woman.
Well, I'll be dipped in shit and rolled in breadcrumbs. Oh, that's straight bourbon. Go good with my collard greens. They're marinating in the bathtub right now, right after Dougie took a little bath.
Oh, she's doing her. She's the woman that always does the Kamala jokes, and it sucks because she's a beautiful woman, and then she starts doing Kamala, and I'm like, even though she's funny as hell, it's just like, okay, you're no longer pretty. No longer pretty. Why women live longer than? Oh, I hate watching these. Mom takes kid to the doctor's office to pick up 12 new diseases. You thought that was a man, Gavin? What else is going on? Like I said, it's going to be a short day today. We stayed extra long on last night. Liberal women says that black people are superior, a master race, and invented everything. Oh, let's watch this.
And another thing I want to say, I think that black people are superior. We are superior. Everything that we do, we dominate it. Every little thing. Some of the best entertainers are black. Sports is
you just said some.
Full of black people. We have invented everything. Self-lubricating engine, airplanes, cell phones, everything. Stoplight.
I didn't know black people invented all that stuff.
Everything. We are superior, and they know that. They know that, which is why they're trying to keep.
Why does she got the chola lick going on? You know, the eyeliner. She's got the eyeliner on her lips. You're not a chola chick.
Down. Which is why they try to make us feel like we want shit. Whole time they ain't shit. Y'all could never, ever make me hate my people. Never. Which is why I don't condone interracial relationships.
Good.
Because you ain't doing nothing but diluting your bloodline. That's all you're doing. But my issue with black people is we don't know how superior we are. Black women don't understand how beautiful they are. You don't understand if you just simply wear your natural hair and take care of yourself, you will be chef's kiss. You will look like a fucking goddess because we are mother. We are mother. The whole world wants to be us.
I don't. That's for I don't find black women attractive. There's a few, but I just really don't. What are you talking about, Eddie? She invented cholas. Now, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get in trouble with YouTube. I'm gonna play a song for you. Gavin's for sure heard it, and I actually know who made the song. Not many people do, because they're from the Bay Area. I can tell you that much. No, lean like a chola. That's not it. Lean like a chola. Where's the original one? No. What the hell was her name? Carmen. That's what it was. Carmen. Here we go.
4 Idaho college students were brutally stabbed to death. That's the last thing you ever
We're gonna get a YouTube strike tonight.
This is for the cholas living la vida loca. GattermansCalls.com.
Lean like a chola, way up high. Big eyeliner in my eye. Cruise all day, drink all night. Got 4 kids with 3 guys. Lean like a chola.
All up in the hood, you might see locas looking good, but crazy. Finds them at the car show or on the street or their favorite hangout, the swap meet. Damn.
It's a California thing. It is.
Don't be a hater, it's all good, smile now, cry later. Never mess with a chick with lip liner, no lipstick. Wanna look good? I'll tell you how. First gotta paint on your eyebrows. Spray your hair with Aquanet. Get a tattoo to rep your set. Sport Ben Davis and some Dickies. And your neck covered in hickeys. Need a gallon of mascara and get pregnant at your quinceañera.
Lean like a chola, way up high. Big eyeliner in my eye. Cruise all day, drink all
Although
night.
I like the video better with the cholas.
With 3 guys. Lean
Other
like a chola,
cholas.
way up high. Big eyeliner.
Because this is really a dude.
Liner in my eye. Cruise all day, drink all night. Got 4 kids with 3 guys.
Speak Spanglish when they speak. Be careful, don't look at me. Say you member and whatever's. My man's been locked up forever. When he gets out, he'll be mad that his boy's my baby's dad. Listen to the oldies like
don't
the
have a
child
baby.
lights. Got
You
a
can't.
blade in my hair when I fight. Got home girls, stay mosca and shy girl. Dreamer, drifter, tiny and fly girl. Squeaky whisper and la güera. China, tortuga, morena. Angel, sad girl, lady.
Hold on. I gotta play you the one where they actually show what some other cholas look like. Is it this one? That's just the lyrics. Maybe it's this one.
This is be a hater. It's all good. Smile now, cry later.
Not that
Never
one.
mess with a chick with lip liner, no lipstick. Wanna look good?
Maybe it's this one.
All the homegirls ain't no don't like you and I don't like you. He's that type, I can tell.
They remix all kinds of
Back to
songs.
the hotel.
Is it this
So
one
right
maybe?
now-
This is for
Oh yeah, this is the one.
Big eyeliner in my eye. Cruise all day.
This
drink
shows
all
you what a
night.
chola
Got
looks
4
like.
kids with 3 guys. Lean like a
all up in the
chola.
hood. You might see locas looking good.
That's a dude. Look at the. You can even. That's a dude. Totally.
Crazy. Finds them at the car show or on the street or their favorite hangout. The swap
And yes,
meet.
these were the
Damn,
girls I used to
don't
go
be a
after.
hater. It's all
She was
good.
cute
Smile
back in
now,
the
cry
day.
later. Never mess with a chick with lip liner, no lipstick. Wanna look good?
Ugh.
I'll tell you how. First gotta paint on your eyebrows.
cute.
Spray your hair with
kinda
Aquanet.
cute.
Get a tattoo to rep your set.
You gotta have the
Sport
hair like way
Davis
up to
and
here.
some Dickies and your neck covered in hickeys.
She's
Need
not a chola, she's a
gallon
white
of
chick.
mascara and get pregnant at your quinceañera.
Lean like a chola, way up high. Big eyeliner in my eye. Cruise all day.
This was the
drink
one I
all
was
night.
looking for.
Got 4 kids with 3 guys. Lean
She's
like
cute.
a chola, way up high. Big eyeliner in my.
Okay, which one? Let's see. Out of all of them, she's the bad bitch. Probably, I don't know. Probably None of them, actually. She's kind of cute, but no.
I cruise all day, drink all night. Got 4 kids with 3 guys.
Speak Spanglish when they speak. Be careful,
cute
don't
for a
look
thick girl.
at me. Say you member and whatever's. My man's been locked up forever. When he gets out, he'll be mad that his boy's my baby's
Heck
dad.
no.
Listen to the oldies like the child lights. Got a blade in my
Yes.
hair when I fight.
100%,
Got homegirls,
yes.
famous and shy girl. Dreamer, drifter,
Nope.
tiny and fly girl. Squeaky whisper and
I know I'm judging
la
people. I
China,
don't care.
tortuga morena. Angel, sad girl, lady,
Oh, yeah.
joker. Lil
Especially a
public,
Dodgers fan.
silent smoker. Got a problem? Cállate la boca. You don't want to mess with some gangster ass locas.
Whoa, she got
Chola,
fucked up.
way up high. Big eyeliner in my eye.
She's cute.
Cruise all day, drink all night. Got 4 kids with 3
Oh, yeah.
guys.
That looks like
Lean
Maria,
Chola,
the chick I
way
used to
up
know.
high. Big eyeliner.
Dude, that looks like, you know what that looks like? That looks like Leah Remini back when she was younger. Doesn't that look like Leah Remini? I would be surprised if you told me that's not her.
In my eye. Cruise all day, drink all night.
Hell no.
Got 4 kids with 3 guys. Lean like a chola.
Yes.
Gottementscalls.com.
Lean like a chola.
No. You don't think she looks like Leah
Lean like
Remini?
a chola.
Yes. No. Maybe. She's alright. What's the no for, Gavin? Alright, there we go. We got in trouble with YouTube, and I pissed off a whole bunch of people by playing that song. Anyways. Oh, hey, look at this. Imagine the terror and horror these victims felt. Los Angeles prosecutors saying Raheem Powell used a dating app to lure men into meetings that ended in murder, and he wore a white costume so he wouldn't be recognized as a black man. Special elections. FD special elections. Doesn't look like Leah. You don't think so? Oh, I did. I thought it did. Shreds Democrat mayors. Oh, let's see. Oh, wait. Never mind. Amy Klobuchar. You know, I can't wait. I hope I does win. I hope I do win Congress election. And then I can really mess with all these people. I can really get in their heads. You know, I'll be like the Cory Booker on our side. I'll be the one standing up there for hours on end. One of the things one of the bills, let's say if the 1 in a million chance that I do get elected as congressman, I'm going to put a bill, and everybody on both sides are going to hate me for it. And it probably won't get passed, but I'm going to make a bill that says every time there's a bill on the floor, and there are, the debate on the floor, all congressmen and women must be on the floor to hear the back and forth. And if you don't get the vote. And I know everybody's going to hate me for it, but I think that's something we should do. I hate it when, they'll filibuster for 24 hours to stop the vote and nobody's in there. Or they'll say, okay, we're going to read the whole 15,000 pages of this, but nobody's in there to listen to it. Bullshit. If you want to say, I want the whole entire bill read, if you ask for it, I think the person asking for the whole entire bill to be read must sit in the room the whole entire time. People are going to hate me for it, but I that's a bill I would make, and it would probably get voted out, but at least I'd push it out there and try. Trans women are men. That's at Highway Patrol, so this must be California. Let's see.
What are you doing in Naperville?
So walking around with this?
Why?
Because it's the truth.
Are you angry?
No.
Are you scared?
No, why? Why do you say that?
What are you worried about?
What do you mean?
I mean, take your hateful message and get out.
It's not hate.
It's pretty hateful.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
Accept people as they are. There's
Well,
a lot of ways to be human.
How is it hateful?
There's a lot of ways
Okay.
to be human. The future battle.
Well, what's your purpose? To spread the truth.
Oh, what the truth of what?
Oh, that's not Highway Patrol. That's not
She keeps
California.
interrupting me. They're men. They're men.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Hey, watch it. Watch it.
Watch what?
No, you better fucking watch it. Don't approach me like that.
To get out of neighborhood.
No.
You have
No.
a hateful message.
No. I'm gonna stand here as long as I want. You better stop stepping up to me.
We got cops everywhere.
Yeah, you better stop. Yeah. You come here for the purpose of pissing people? No, let's spread the truth. You guys need to calm down. You're both out of control, actually. Calm down. Yeah. Really? Yeah. Quit walking up to me. Quit walking up to me. You're walking around with a fucking sign like a piece of crap. Calm down. Relax. Relax. What is this guy doing? Walk away. He's allowed to be. Yeah. Listen to him and walk away. Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Get out. Shut up.
Sure, if you want to, but I'd rather you guys not have those interactions.
Yeah.
Do what he's doing. He's gonna go.
I love how they go to the cops. These are probably the same people that wanted
speech, man.
on the police.
We're in America. Yeah, but you can't assault me. You can't walk up on me like that.
I'm not assaulting.
Yeah, stop walking up on me. Stop, dude.
Hey, sir. Hey,
dude, just calm down. It's not that big, man. Just relax. Yeah. It's words on a sign. I told you to quit fucking walking up to me. Quit walking up on me.
Hey, get out of here. Go. Just, sir, help us and walk the other direction that they are, okay? It's not. He's allowed to be here. He's allowed to be here. You want this to take over? You want this?
You want this?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah, it's cool. Real cool.
Hi.
Awesome. You need to own it.
Okay, bye.
Oh, the old days of me and Ben doing stuff like that. Oh. I miss those days. Trump fires. California has experienced significant federal wildfire activity in 2025 with at least 15 major fires burning over 350,000 acres. Yeah, I am near one within 100 miles, and I haven't been able to breathe all freaking week long because of it. All week long. Leftist says Trump supporters need to be bullied, harassed, and kicked out of society. Yeah, bite me. Non-citizen in Texas gets 8 years for illegally voting in multiple elections. Interesting. You don't say. But I thought this never happens. Rosa Maria Ortega, a Mexican national with legal residency, was convicted in 2017 for illegally voting in Texas elections. She lied about her citizenship on registration forms and voted in 2012, 2014. A judge gave her 8 years in prison. Democrats claim non-citizens voting doesn't happen. Yeah. Trump is trying to set a trap. Illinoisians, however you say it. F you. California's 175 today, Gavin. James Comer. They've been showing this all over the place. He still was not in prison, huh? This is the kid who stabbed the other kid at a race at a track event. This guy looks like a demon with all the tattoos on his face. Really? Is this fuck around and find out 50? Governor Gavin Newsom, Brian Tyler Cohen, West Wing cast, Leslie Jones, Senator Elizabeth Warren. Where is this at? Where is this at? September 10th at 4:30 p.m. Pulling together Hakeem Jeffries response. Let's talk for he's holding for all his redistricting proposition. But where is it? Where is this? RSB to watch. Oh, it's on TV. So we won't be able to actually go and see it. I don't see any. I haven't been looking for California flags, but I haven't been seeing them. No. Am I supposed to be seeing them, Gavin? It's good. Get rid of the pharmaceutical ads. That's going to stop the kickbacks from the Democrats. Texas has a chance to get rid of Chip Roy forever. We read that one earlier. I think we're only going to go to 7:30 tonight because I got a lot of stuff I got to still do tonight before I can go to bed. Fuck you. California is home to Robin. Oh, I don't want to watch his videos. A black supremacist argued that the criminal who killed was justified because whites have been oppressors. Oh, really? But they're not showing it. I hate when they do that. Especially with rainbow colors at the bottom. What are you guys doing farting back there, huh? Scott Bessent is demanding the Federal Reserve cut interest rates by a lot to make up for their total inaction. They chased Charleston White off HBUC. That's the guy that was telling how wrong it was. Oh, I'm zoomed in. That's why it looks so big. There we go. Much better. Much better. Nothing really going on now. Who cares about Fetterman? Fetterman's a joke. Fetterman goes on each side. You know, he's on the bandwagon every single day. Fetterman's a joke. He really is. John Tiggin. I don't know who that is. F it. You know what? Chicago man has a myth. Let's watch this last one, then we're going to close it down.
Hey, Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck what J.B. Pritzker talking about. I don't give a fuck what Brandon Johnson talking about. Come get these niggas that's doing this. Come get all these niggas that's doing this.
Breaking
Come get
windows.
all these niggas.
I wonder if that was his window that just got broken.
And illegal immigrants
Alien.
that's doing shit like this. See all this trash on the fucking ground?
Oh, really, Gavin?
Come
Nice.
get the motherfuckers that's doing this shit.
Oh, man, look what they did to those cars.
Look at this shit. Come get these niggas, man. Come get all these niggas.
No, you don't be. I like wearing a suit and tie.
Fucking Don Julio bottles. You know it's niggas when it's Don Julio.
What are you talking about? I like Don Julio.
Now, I know black people ain't gonna like this shit. I don't give a fuck, because I speak the truth. Just not too long ago, lady had her car stolen right out of our damn parking lot. Come get these niggas, Donald Trump. Look at me. I don't give a fuck what Brandon Johnson, J.B. Pritzker, all these other retarded ass motherfuckers is talking about. Come get these niggas, man. ASAP.
Even his dog says so. Oh, wait, you gotta admit, I know every single one of us has had that old hoopty, as we called him back in the day, where the headliner's popping down. I've been in cars like it. I've had cars like it. Y'all know we've had those cars before. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'm gonna end this because I gotta get up early, drive to San Jose tomorrow, go get my teeth worked on, a cleaning. Donnie's gonna go with me. And what else do I gotta do tomorrow? Then I gotta come back to Fresno. My stepdad needs some stuff, so I gotta go to Fresno, pick it up for him. Probably go to Costco. I gotta pick up stuff for in here at Lowe's. So it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna have a show tomorrow either, just so y'all know. Catch y'all later. Good night, Gavin. Good night, Gra. Whoever's still left over. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll be back either tomorrow or the next day. But we'll be here. We'll be here. Eddie Block Films.
You watching 80 Block Films, 80 Block Films. You watching 80 Block Films, 80 Block.